It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Roadrunners and the Greyhounds. Hill, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Standing in, Basil Lowry. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Basil.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And that's in there, base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, Brent Hughes.
Stepping in now, Brent Hughes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hill is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Brooks McKay, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Into the box now, Tony Rossi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hughes over at second. McKay on at first with nobody out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So stepping in, John Joyner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Joyner hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder.
At the plate now, Raymond Buxton, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
No.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled. To 2-2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now. David Trinfel waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch, grounded to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored on to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
The third baseman, David Trinfel.
Standing in now, David Trinfel. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready with the 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Tom Magruder.
Set to get his day started, Tom Magruder, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. That misses 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Mobile leads this one 4-0. Terrence Hill is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
At the plate, Scooter Shannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Greyhounds, the left fielder, Scooter Shannon.
Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Stepping into the box, Jody Boudreau, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready now, Walt Skolrin. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Terrence Hill.
The pitcher, Terrence Hill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Basil Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 7, Brent Hughes.
Ready for another chance. Brent Hughes. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Hughes playing here in his age 31 season. He's a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Roadrunners on top 4-0. Now batting, Scott Ladner. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Dave Baggett. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Into the box, Glenn Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Lays off 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Rossi moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Brooks McKay. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Brooks McKay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding in once again, Tony Rossi. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Second base, John Joyner.
Stepping up to the plate, John Joyner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Raymond Buxton, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First and second now, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Seymour is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, David Trinfeld.
Digging in, David Trinfeld. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. Latner over to his left, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Nick Seymour, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hill, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, number 29. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Eric Hill. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tom Magruder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Shannon has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Terrence Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
One out, nobody on. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Terrence Hill goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Basil Lowry, as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Brent Hughes, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Shannon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 18, Jody Boudreaux.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jody Boudreaux, will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Walt Skolrin. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Brooks McKay, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Seymour will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Rossi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Shannon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, John Joyner.
Digging in once again, John Joyner. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Full count, 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Shannon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Scott Blattner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Count even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Dave Baggett stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Stepping in now, Glenn Diaz. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. In his career, Diaz is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Hops this one up. Rossi waits on it, and that ends the inning. Lance Cashin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Cashin.
Now at the plate, Raymond Buxton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, Raymond Buxton.
Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Trimfeld.
Standing in, David Trimfeld. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tom Magruder will be next. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
At the plate, Tom Magruder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. now, the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. One out and a runner on second base. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, D'Aro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base run.
Terrence Hill shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. Skowron is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Basil.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Basil Lowry. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Roadrunners lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Nick Seymour, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seymour, a Colombian-born ball player. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, number 29. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hard hit at third. And there are 2 away now.
2
when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Chris Saito will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Saito.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Lester Roper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Lester Roper.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brent Hughes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Roper, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
One ball.
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brooks McKay. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Skowron just to the right of the mound, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. The shortstop, Tony Rossi.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Rossi. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Number 29 goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mobile is out in front, 5-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Scooter Shannon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
In now, Jody Boudreau is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The first baseman, number 5, Walt Galvin.
Now to the plate, Walt Skolrin. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Scott Ladner. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Dave Baggett, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lowry will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, John Joyner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Seymour is there, and he has it for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Into the box now, Raymond Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's the ball.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Into the box, David Trinfel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. is looked at for the first strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Tom Magruder. Ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out to right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 7-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Jason Ross comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Terrence Hill, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ross, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Basil Lowry. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0.
Yes. 1-1.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mobile is on top 7-1. Now at the plate, Glenn Diaz. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hughes is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12, Nick Seymour.
So striding forward now, Nick Seymour. First delivery to him on the way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in, number 29. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh.
Fouled away.
That's
1-1 a fastball high. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Ryan Mack will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ryan Mack.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Dean Ma trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Jody Boudreau, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two men are on with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Set to deal on 2-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Walt Skolrin. First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a strike. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Roadrunners are out in front here, 7-2. Clyde Hicks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brent Hughes. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Hicks has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Ball two.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Brooks McKay is on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
At the plate, Brooks McKay. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Tony Rossi. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Jason Haig enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, John Joyner as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Boudreaux has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 12, Raymond Buxton.
Stepping in, Raymond Buxton. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Shannon is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, the third baseman, David Renfroe.
Digging in now, David Renfroe. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Two out here and a runner at second. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air out to center field. Seymour is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Roadrunners lead it 9-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Scott Ladner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Hot shot to third. And that's the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Dave Baggett, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Glenn Diaz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hughes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Seymour.
Striding in, Nick Seymour, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Roadrunners put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Terrence Hill earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.